we really are what we eat, then Americans are 10% soy. Whether in chips, candy bars, or dairy substitutes, this ubiquitous grain accounts for 1 out of every 10 calories that we consume as a nation, often in the form of byproducts like soy oil or soy protein isolate. And it all begins with a bean.
We've been cutting soybeans today, all day. They're yielding pretty good. They went through a couple weeks with no water or not enough rain, and I didn't think they'd be as good as they are.
Third-generation farmer Sonny Eaton operates Coleraine Farms on about 3,000 acres on Maryland's eastern shore.
We plant about 1,400 acres of wheat, 1,350 acres of corn, and around 250 acres of early beans. And that's all we grow is corn, wheat, and soybeans.
On a warm afternoon in late October, he's busy harvesting the latter, with help from 3 employees, one of whom hasn't even reached double digits.
My 9-year-old grandson is driving the grain cart, and he drives for us over Saturdays and Sundays when he's off from school, and he's just a good kid. He's been driving a lot of equipment ever since he was little.
Sonny grows multiple varieties of soybeans, including a high oleic bean, genetically engineered to produce oil that can withstand multiple fryings without going rancid. But today he's harvesting a less specialized variety and using monitors in his combine to make sure everything looks okay.
It's not too dry or too wet right now. They're testing 9, you can see on the tester.
That's 9% moisture, well below the threshold of 13% required for storage. In other words, these beans won't have to be dried down before they can be safely stowed away in a grain bin.
We haul about 70,000 bushels of soybeans a year.
Once harvested, the soybeans make their way here, to the Purdue Edible Oil Refinery in Salisbury.
So we're processing about 1,600 tons per day of beans that were actually coming into the extraction plant. We start off with the whole soybean, straight from the farm.
Upon arrival, the beans are graded, dried, and stored in one of the facility's many grain bins, until...
The first process is where we actually crack the beans. The purpose of that is to remove the hulls from the beans.
The super lightweight hulls are separated out and ground into a mill feed for hungry dairy cows. As for the beans themselves...
Now that we have the cracked bean, what we want to do is we want to condition that, make it soft and pliable so that we can get ready to rupture the oil cells. The way we do that is we run these through 2 big rollers and actually make flakes.
Pressing the beans into flake form makes the oil more easily accessible, meaning it's just a quick trip through the extractor, and voila!
That's how you extract the oil out of that, leaving you with basically a white flake, which has the oil removed from it.
The de-oiled flakes are dried and ground up.
This is your finished soybean meal that is used in animal feed rations.
But the oil still has a ways to go.
You're now left with basically a crude soybean oil. As you can see, there's a solid phase down here where it's naturally fallen out.
Those solids are removed and used to create lecithin, a word you might be familiar with if you've ever taken the time to read the ingredients list on your favorite sweet treat.
That's sold to Nestle, Mars.
Meanwhile, the degummed oil is refined, bleached, deodorized.
And then from that base stock, then you can mix it with another palm oil, with a canola oil, or whatever a customer would like.
Giving them the specific traits they're looking for in their end product, whatever it might be. Finally, it's out the door, or rather, tube.
Typically on a normal week, we're anywhere between 6 to 6.5 million pounds of oil that will leave this facility.
And while soy oil in general has dozens of different potential uses, ranging from ink to biodiesel, this refinery specializes in edible oil.
Potato chips, pretzel companies, tasty cake.
Chew on that, why don't you?